This is for the girl, golden girl, God's child. Head up, wear your crown and smile. This is for the girls all over the world. Let me hear you. And don't forget it either. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to All Daughters Considered. I am your host, Valerie, and I'm so glad that you are here. If you are coming back, welcome back. And if this is your first time, please make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you're with us mobily on Apple, Spotify. Everybody's watching. Everywhere is watching. Brazil is watching. Japan is watching. Iraq, shout out to you, is watching. And I'm really excited to see what God is doing through all of the daughters that are watching the show. So please be a part of the moment. Share it with a friend, a neighbor, somebody that needs to hear it. Because on All Daughters Considered, we really believe in raw and real conversations that help us grow closer together as daughters and help us get to know our Father just a little bit better. All right. So I am very, very excited about today's episode. It's a great topic, and I have a really, really awesome guest. I'm already grinning because I already know this is about to be good. Okay. Some of you might know her as a worship leader, a psalmist, you know. She wants me to introduce her as a child of God, period. Thank you. Okay. Woudlande. Yeah.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad we finally are able to get together and do this. But I don't know. It's something about those particular episodes. I feel like whenever it's a little bit sticky, like hard to get the... I don't know. The episode always hits. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited about today. We're going to talk about the waiting daughter. And that means... I feel like the word waiting means so many different things.
Yeah.
But I know that, like, even though it means different things, I feel like we can all identify with the same core feelings, core emotions. And I think that in the world that we're in, where we only have to show people the good parts.
Yeah.
We don't often get to really honestly discuss what that looks like and how messy the journey of waiting and learning or like acquiring the grace to wait is. So I don't know. What do you think about that?
I like that you said that. I think waiting is the ghettoest thing a person can do. Like, it's so ghetto, but it's godly at the same time, because it's where we get to see God. And when you think about it, for the rest of your life, you're waiting.
Yeah.
You're waiting. You're waiting to get a job. You're waiting to get married. You're waiting to have a child. Some people wait longer than others. So I think that the essence of waiting is just to meet God every time.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's not fun, but...
it's not.
Yeah.
But we gonna get to that. So you know what I like to say? Get comfortable. Get you something to drink.
Yes.
Let's get into the topic. Good luck to her.
I'm in the hot seat. Hot seat, welcome to the hot seat. Hot seat, this is the hot seat. Hot seat, welcome to the hot seat.
All right, so we're talking about the waiting daughter.
Jesus.
Yeah. So when you hear the waiting daughter, what do you think about?
A waiting room with one person in it. And the phone is ringing.
Yeah. I get the visual, but for me, it's a waiting room with multiple people, but they call everybody but me. Everybody. And I'm in the first seat.
Yikes. And you been came.
Yeah, I got to my appointment on time.
Oh my God.
I'm in the first seat, and then this man just walked in. He sat down, they called him, he went in the back. I said, oh.
That scenario is very scary. I feel it. I really feel it.
That's what I'd be like, wow, okay. Maybe he had already checked in or something.
This office busy? Like, there's people at the front desk?
There's people at the desk. Like, and
God.
like, you check in with the lady, like, hey, I don't know if you remember. And she's like, yeah, it's not your turn yet. Just, sit down. And then you sit down, and then they call this other lady that was already here, and then you're still here waiting.
Oh my God.
And then it's just the day is waiting on.
and you're still sitting down. That's what I feel like being the waiting daughter feels like sometimes. Because you're like, dang, like, when is finna be my turn?
That is good.
When is it gonna be my turn?
My front desk has nobody. They on lunch for a long time, so I can't even go ask nobody.
They took the full 1 hour lunch. They said 12, they meant that 12 to 1.
Bro, it's bad. Just sitting there watching TV, same cartoon.
I'm a terrible waiting person. I'd be like looking into the window at the people.
You stop the doctor. Hey,
yeah,
is
like,
it my turn?
I don't know if it's like, should I come back or like?
Oh man,
so I don't like.
Dang, that's tough. Yeah, that's waiting to me. And then waiting is so. You start picking up books and reading about stuff and learning about stuff, scrolling, thinking.
I think that I like that you said that because I feel like one overlooked thing about waiting is I think when we pray about waiting, we pray for God to get us out.
Yes.
I don't often hear people praying for God to give them the endurance to wait. Some people do, but I feel like it's after you've been waiting for a while and you understand
you like, I'm stuck
that
there.
Like it doesn't matter what I do, this is where I'm at.
Yeah.
So then after being broken in that way, you're like, okay, give me what I need to wait.
Yeah.
But I think it is an extremely pivotal step in every Christian's life.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look the same for every person, but I think we all have experienced the idea of waiting in one way or another.
Yeah.
And how that makes you feel. Like, there's nothing worse than, like, trying to bypass your waiting and then, like, you walk through the other door that you're trying to use to skip the line, and then when you get through the other door, you're back at the place that you were in when you started. And you're like, dang, and now I done lost all this time, and I'm tired because I just went through all of these back alley ways just to end up right back exactly where I was at. It was pointless.
It was.
And now I'm, like, disheveled in the line. Because I look like what I'm going through now because I just put myself through a lot of unnecessary trauma. Yeah. So there's sometimes when we wait, we know what we're waiting for, and sometimes we don't, right? How do you identify which one of those you are? Because I think sometimes we be thinking,
that's the one.
We don't know.
You don't know.
Woo!
See, my problem is when it comes to waiting, I think I know, but I really don't know because, like, I'll be like, I want, let's say a man. I want this in a man. And God looks at the list.
That's so funny.
Like you said, your dad said, this is terrible.
No, this is terrible. This is terrible. I'm so sorry.
And so I'm like, it sounds good to me. Tall man, love the Lord. What do you want?
That's it. What more could you ask for?
And so it's like, he'll have me wait for something that he wants. And I'm like, I don't want big bouquets of flowers. Give me that single roll.
Right. That's for it.
I don't know what I want for real. Like, I don't think any of us know what we want. Like, we have an idea.
Yeah.
But we don't know what we need.
No, that's the big one. I think that, like, I like, in some ways I can be very type A. So like for Kotem Shita, I've already thought about the next 25 years.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I'm like, yes, this is how it's gonna go, and I'm gonna do this, and then when I get to this stage, I'm gonna do this, and blah blah blah. Based off of what I think the trajectory of my life would look like, and what I think
for real
I want, and the timeline that suits me, and all at the end of the day, when you boil it all down,
Val, we be so wrong.
it's to the glory of you.
Yes. Oh, that hurt. That really hurted. You know how people say that hurted? That's not.
But that's what it is. Like, when you really, really think about it, like, okay,
It's the glory of you.
I'm gonna go back to your list, okay?
Yeah.
Y'all remember when Michael Todd was making people rip lists?
Yo, I did not rip mine. Sorry.
Shit, I'm not. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you how that happened. Okay, so when I went through a kind of a traumatic breakup. It was like, in hindsight, it really was not bad. But it was my first relationship ever. It was like a big thing, and I think like internally, I internalized certain beliefs.
Yeah.
That were attached to that relationship, and when it failed, it shook my world. Yeah, it shook my whole, the way I saw myself.
Yeah.
My personal worth, like my timeline was all messed up, you know? So in me trying to like patch myself up, I have like a little book that I write letters to my future husband in.
Oh, I need to do that.
I mean, sometimes I forget, but like every so often I remember and I'll write something, like just at different stages of my life. And I did that one to like keep the hope alive.
Wow.
But like in the beginning of that book, right, my list was in there. So like I wrote this very, very detail oriented list.
Yeah.
About everything that I wanted and qualities and how I would like the person to look and everything. And for a long time I had it. I was like, okay, like, you know, like if somebody like came to talk to me, if they didn't fit the list, I'd be like, I mean, you're not really hitting number 3, but like,
Oh my God.
you know, let's just see. Like maybe it'll, you know, and if it didn't work out, I'd be like, I knew it. Number 3 is important. I should have never veered from the list, you know? And then I was like sitting, this might be during the pandemic or right after.
Man.
Basket, we didn't have nothing to do but sit at home.
Special year, bro.
And a transformative year for real. Some for the better, some not for the better. But I was sitting down, and then the sermon came up in my like the YouTube autoplay or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think I was doing homework, and I just had it on in the background, and it came on, and I seen the little title "Rip the List," and that really threatened a demon in me. I was like, let me click out of this. And then something was like, just stay, right? So I listened to the sermon. I was like, okay, this is a good sermon, whatever. But like, if I have me up on it, I'll skip. You know, I'm not ripping the list.
You know what's on your
right? Like, if I'm throwing in my lolita.
Yeah,
so
if
like,
anything, mine is prophetic.
Right. To be honest, because I'm, you know,
right,
calling the things that are not as though they were.
Exactly.
Okay. And afterwards, I had this complete like inner turmoil because I was internally battling. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not getting, because in my mind, I felt like, okay, if I don't have this list, how God gonna know what I want? Or what I felt like I was waiting all this time for. So long story short, I did. I cut the pages out of the book, and I tore the list, and I flushed it down the toilet. That's very dramatic of me. I could have put it in the garbage, but I flushed it down the toilet. And I went and sat on my bed, and I cried.
Oh.
What is this? Maybe someone did want to think because it had to manifest itself out of my body. I cried. I didn't realize how emotionally attached I was to that list.
Oh, man.
And for months, I remembered everything that was on it, like, as if it was never gone.
Yeah.
And then, one day, I forgot it.
That's deliverance.
That is. One day, I forgot all about it. I don't even remember what I put. Like, I might remember, like, 2-3 things I put on there.
Yeah.
But it goes to show that what I thought I wanted, I didn't really. I feel like I learned more about what I really need, having not had that list.
Yes. Oh my God.
Identified qualities that I love and qualities that I don't love.
Yeah.
Now that I don't have the list was like a weight or a shackle.
You know, I never knew that I would want someone kind.
Yeah.
It's like over time I was like, Oh my God, that's important.
Yes.
I didn't think like, and my version of kindness was so skewed. Like I thought kindness was somebody like, you know.
Yeah.
No, like even someone being a leader, I thought there had to be some
Aggression
to it, and it's not like that. I'm like, dang, who was I making up?
You already, like, in it's those times that kind of help you wait better.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I will see a situation or, like, a person or, like, an opportunity that I thought, dang, like, I really wanted that. And then when I see it, I'm like, you know what, God?
You ain't want...
You good looking out.
You ain't want it.
Because I this is not what I wanted.
You dodged a bullet.
Exactly. What I thought I wanted, what I thought was going to be good for me.
Yeah.
I didn't know that God allowing that door to close or me passing right by that. I thought, I'm going to stop right here if that's fine with you. And he's like, no, we still got to, you know, you're not, this isn't it. You got to wait some more, still got to journey some more. And you're like, okay, well, why? Like, you know, like, you let her get who she want.
Right.
And I got to just, I got to wait. I got to wait. Who am I waiting for? Moses?
You never know.
Man. And when I revisit that situation or, like, you know, even... And again, nothing negative has to take place.
Yes.
But when you see it from more... I think the brokenness that happens in waiting is how you mature.
Yes.
Like, practically mature, but also spiritually.
Very much.
Because you're looking at... When you look in retrospect... I think the part about retrospect that people ignore is that you're not just looking back, you're looking at it from mature eyes.
Yes.
You've gone through a situation or you've gone through a season that has matured you. So when you look back, you're seeing it from a more mature standpoint. You're not looking from the same place you were when you wanted it.
Yeah.
You know? So looking back after having learned what I learned, I can see now that was not.
It's not it.
Gonna be what I thought it was gonna be.
It's not it. I understand. Cause like I journal my prayers. Like so I have journals that go back like 2016. And I'll read back. The other day I read back. I said, ooh. I said, you cried for him? You wept. Like you said, God, I want.
Jesus wept.
Like snot coming out your nose for that. So it's so humbling to look.
Man, I don't even be wanting to look back.
No, I had to humble myself.
And it's some letters I'm finna cut out the future husband book for real. So sorry, babe, if you watching this.
Why?
Cause my flea back at home.
So get la Valerie.
Sissy, I'm reading it. I'm Sissy for myself. Like,
no.
How could you write this down?
Like, you okay?
Right, like clearly you weren't. And you know, that's okay, but nobody needs to see this.
I be wanting to burn them journals.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, nobody can see this.
But you know what? That's another thing that I feel like waiting gives you. Waiting gives you, it should give you grace for other people.
Yes. Oh my God.
Because I feel like when I look back on me,
I should took a deep breath.
There are things, decisions, people, situations, friendships that I endured in a season of my life.
Yeah.
That I didn't know any better. Right? And in retrospect, it's embarrassing to think about. Dang, I did all of that.
Yeah.
You know, or I thought this way about myself or whatever. But now, like, okay, if I meet somebody, I feel like at that time, if I met somebody who told me that they were dealing with X, Y, or Z, I'd be like, girl, what are you doing? Like, like, that's dumb. Like, stop that.
Yeah.
One time, I'm calling you dumb, and it's me with a big dunce thing on my head.
Literally, the log in your eyes.
I'm a fool. I'm a whole fool calling you dumb. In retrospect, okay, now I could be like, listen, I know you love him, but let me tell you something. One time a man got married. Yo!
Yo!
have this situation. Listen.
You got it. Hold their head.
I'm gonna tell you something. And what did that lady say in that song? You might be cool. I come out of a back. But I understand how you feel because I did something actually dumber than you. Okay?
Yeah.
And the good thing is I live to tell the story. The embarrassing thing is I have to tell you the story. But I now understand. I get you now.
Yeah. I was there. That was you.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm not like that is a sin that I may less commit is judging people without a full scope of really understanding or prematurely judging a situation because we're supposed to judge, weigh, discern, but sometimes we do so prematurely or without the appropriate understanding, context.
It gives you more sympathy.
Yeah.
I don't think I had that. I don't think I had that. When you sit in the waiting room, you go find something to do.
Immédiation. In the way. Immédiation.
You know when you waiting for food, like you place your order, and the waiter come out with food, you think it's your
everybody food coming out.
What got it? You like, oh,
right?
Nah. That's humbling.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. In waiting, I've learned to sympathize because I remember I'd be like, "Oh, that could never be me." Then it became me, and I'm like,
"Whoosh!" That's what bagay m'a chanté dans vie ever again.
Fait quoi?
Bon Dieu, slapote bagay sa nan bouche mwen. I just be like, "Oh, that could never be me." God said, and boom, it's you. Look at you.
Hello. You ever seen that meme? Right. And it's you today.
You're right.
And it happened so fast.
Right?
I'm like,
it could never be you. You could never be. Each other. Now what are you gonna do?
Right. And when you get to that place, you gotta have the humility to understand. Like, I said that. That's true.
Yep. I walked myself right into this.
That's true. I'm going to apologize to the sister in Christ that I talked about.
That's that scripture. The manner that you judge others is the same manner
that you will be
you'll be judged. And we be thinking about it different. We talking about the pearly gates.
No,
baby. When you looked at that lady crying, snotting her nose out for somebody that she was, that was not worth it. Yeah. And you said, that will never be me.
Recording.
Yeah. The angels be like,
heard that?
God. I don't know if you heard what you said there.
He's
that
like,
be the devil, just like Job. I don't know if you heard her say,
yeah.
You just gonna let her be prideful like that?
And he be like, Cat,
I gotta do it. Gotta see it through, my boy.
Gotta do it. Because he's just.
Yep.
That's the part. I'm like, dang, you're not fair. You're just.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
You're not fair. You're just.
Yeah.
So in the waiting room, I'll be thinking, and it's so much like you can feel like a crazy person. It's almost like,
oh my gosh,
isolation.
Yeah.
And you could almost feel like, you know how you said your waiting room had people. You probably tell the person, like, oh yeah, I came at 11:30. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, I came at 11:45. They're about to call me. And you like,
hold on, wait.
We can't relate for real.
Right.
We in the same waiting room. We can't relate. Yep. I don't know. It's tough.
You start asking yourself questions.
You ask yourself questions. You start hearing things. You like, God, that's you.
The people next to you are telling you, dang, I ain't gonna lie. If I were you, I'd have left.
Be like, I went home and I came back. You still here?
You still here?
Yes, I am. Yep. You ain't even changed your outfit.
That's good, actually.
Went home and...
Man, I went home. I came back. They already see me. I'm back again. And you still in the same spot.
Here. That's when you start making lies.
Bagay sa ka for other life that we. For real. Because you like, dang, she right. Dang, they right.
You start capping like, nah, you know. They
put me back. Même qui...
I already seen them.
C'est moi qui poco voulait entrer. Et pas comme c'est pas...
Tellement télévision. Bon nouvelle capacité.
You can't, You don't got. I don't have the answers. What is it? I I don't have the answers. Yes. That's literally how you feel. And I think, but that's that place of what? The reliance.
Yes.
Like, dang, like, I really don't know for real. I'm just here for the vibes.
You know I don't like relying.
Oh, I hate it. Ooh, I hate it.
I don't like relying. I be feeling like, this is so honest, I be feeling like I can control everything.
Whoosh.
And take care of everything and know how it's going to turn out. So if God tell me something like he tell me, okay, I'm going to give you $1 million right here, right now in this, you know, you're going to have it for the next
every
10
dollar
years.
is already planned out.
It's planned. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to mess up. I'm going to invest this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. The $1 million is done in one day.
Gone.
And I'm like, how?
Right.
How did that happen? And so that's where God like teaches me, like, you may think you know a thing, like, or when someone prophesies something to you,
oh my gosh,
how it's gonna end up.
Or like when you don't believe it, because you like, actually, you know what?
Leave me alone.
I feel like there's a sense of disillusionment that comes when you wait for so long. And that's something that you like, I think we have to be weary of. Because I know, like, I can recall one specific period of waiting that I was in.
Yeah.
Where I was like, yo, like, if it's not gonna happen, God, it's okay.
Yeah.
Because I got so used to disappointments and failures that are, like, the path to success, I think, is like, the bricks are laid with blood, tears.
Jesus.
Like, the failure, the disappointment, it's a part of it. You unfortunately cannot walk from point A to wherever it is that you're supposed to get without paying that price.
Yeah.
But in the middle of it, you're like, dang, like,
I don't want it no more.
You don't want it anymore. Or you are like so jaded by the disappointments that I think that sometimes that's what the enemy will use so that you don't even enjoy, or you overlook that you made it.
Jesus.
You should be celebrating that I'm here.
Yeah.
This is what I've been waiting for. Yes, okay, there's going to be another waiting period for whatever comes after that.
Yeah.
But I can't even have joy.
That's so good.
In this moment to celebrate this, that God actually did what it is I was waiting for, because I'm so disappointed. I'm so hurt by all, like, everything that I've gone through on my way to this point that I don't even...
You don't know how to celebrate it.
I don't know how to celebrate a win.
And it's like, when you get to that win, because you're so used to the calamities and chaos, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yes.
You're like, okay, so what's next?
I feel like that steals it from you.
Yeah. I don't know. It's so traumatizing, because when God rewards us, I know that it's good, but this is me, like, I be used to chaos at some point. Like, if I'm in a sea of calamity, I don't know how I'm going to feel when peace comes. It's like, this supposed to happen?
This is another thing that I have to learn now. Like, how to be, like, I think we joke all the time. I mean, I do. I be like, God, I know how to be poor. If there is a test, give it to me now. I will pass it. I know exactly how to be poor.
Let me be rich today, though.
I said, let me test me right now. Like, we don't even have to get to the full meal. Give me 500,000. Just test me with that. Because I've never, but then I would feel like I would get it. And because, back to that reliance piece, right? So our lack of ability to yield for God to teach us is where I think is where survival skills are bred, right?
Ooh,
that's where we get the term of, like, okay, survival skills, they're practical, but they're not necessarily like important spiritual tools. Yeah. When you, like, some survival skills teach you how to make do with the situation that you're in, right? When the situation changes.
What now?
What do you do?
What now? Oh my God.
Like I would love to be able to talk to somebody like Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
That man was in jail
Locked up.
for 13 years.
He ain't never had a like good grace period.
No.
And if he did, it was like brief.
Like when Cub was little and he was walking around with a coat and that was it. Like,
That was it.
Right after that, it was trauma after calamity, situation. Then you find yourself in jail for 13 full years.
No reason.
And one day,
Suddenly.
and he was in jail just doing him.
Yeah. Mind you, he asked them boys that he gave the interpretation for the dreams.
Put in a good word for him.
Never did. Until the one day.
And these are that's disappointing. You know what I mean? And that's like for people, I feel like you could pause there because Joseph was in prison.
Yeah.
Interpreting people's dreams.
Yeah.
He was not in an ideal place.
Yeah.
Doing what God gave him the grace to do.
Jeez.
Right? And I think we're so tied to what we perceive effectiveness in our gift looks like and who we should look like when God is using us or God is speaking to us or speaking through us. If you got the interpretation for that dream, the Bible would have said that it was from like what do they call those? A familiar spirit or something that if that's what it was.
Yeah.
To receive the interpretation of dreams from God, you had a connection with God in the worst possible. When they put people in jail, especially in them days, it wasn't this is not the Constitution. It wasn't no fair and speedy trial. You didn't have a sentence time. People died in there.
Yeah. That's your house.
That was it. You probably
house.
committed a 2-year sentence crime and you died in jail. So the fact that you spent 13 years, I'm sure people came in after him, died.
Yes.
People came in, and they might have just somebody put in a good word for them. They got him out and he's still in there.
You watching them come and go.
Watching them come and go to the point. You about me to me say manager under? I think they did. Like
they did
because he was
awarded.
They got you. They gave you a whole manager position in the jail. You never leaving. Like you're never leaving.
This is your job now.
This is it.
Your home.
This is it.
Yo. Oh my God.
And God was still using him in the worst place. Like some of our prisons are proverbial.
Jesus.
Like some of our prisons are like obviously not literal ones. Maybe I don't know. We won't get into that. I don't know if y'all can watch YouTube and but like I don't mean that in a bad way, please. I mean like not everybody's prison is literal.
Yeah.
Some people's is mental.
Yeah.
And you're waiting for you to be out of that place to be who God called you to be. And sometimes He's calling you to do it fair.
Jeez.
Sometimes that is where that is the birthplace of the beginning of your transition. It's not the textbook, theory of how, these things begin. But sometimes that is the place where it starts. And you've forgotten in that. There are people who are probably blessed by your ministry and gleaned from something that you did and went on and used it or walked in it. Yeah. And completely like I didn't know who you are. And that is exactly where God wants you right now. Because there is a day. Like Joseph's day came. I would love to know how that it was quick.
It was very quick.
They called Cub. He interpreted a dream. He became second in command. Like that. Immediately. But you were just in jail for 13 years. I want to know how you went from being in jail for 13 years to solving the socioeconomic issues of an entire country. And now you're second in command.
I think Because that story is the true depiction of waiting.
Yeah.
But I think it's because he did it with God the whole time. Like, he was integral when sis was trying to sleep with him. He's like, please, I can't do this. Like, the whole way through, he was serving and ministering. And so I'm sure the transition was weird, but it's like, this is what I do anyway. Like, I interpret anyway. So it may have been like, wow, this guy's spectacular. He was been spectacular.
Right.
He was just out of sight. And I'm sure God was working on, because people love to say he was prideful.
And I feel like that's very misinterpreting his...
I know.
The man...
He just told you his dream.
The man is, at the time, the youngest child. Not... to crap on youngest children. But there is a luxury of that position, or most of the time, because everybody's story is different.
Yeah.
But there is a certain type of love that you are used to receiving because you were the baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everybody, it gives you that type of... I don't even think he was pride. He was the baby, guys. Like...
I don't even think y'all gave him enough time to be prideful.
Right. Like, y'all threw that man in the thing. Like, because he was being an annoying brother. Wow.
He told y'all the dream. Y'all ain't like
Your daddy gave him what? An essentials jacket, and you got mad?
Me como sa'yo pa mande papayo? Let me get a jacket.
I don't understand, like, why that wasn't an option. Like, est-ce que pas de toile encore?
Like, why you bullied him? I don't know.
Cause he got a glittery jacket on. Like, you couldn't get a jacket.
Mind you, these are grown men with families.
Grown men, by the way.
Grown men with wives and children. That's
Comment nous sommes?
Ou pon ti moun ou
Too, and then y'all was gonna kill cause one of y'all had sense to be like, nah, we can't do that.
Ruben said, no.
Nah.
I said, why all of
Why was that even in your head to kill them?
A jacket
Over it had to be fire.
No, I want to see that jacket right now.
I think it was fire. Like, cause the one they had in the movie, the Joseph King of Dreams. That's my... Yeah. I know every song in that movie.
You do?
Every song.
I watched it one time. The songs are good though.
Listen, just like the DreamWorks was in there. I don't know who on the team was anointed in that way, but Prince of Egypt, and Joseph King of Dreams, they all came out at the same time.
Listen, Prince of Egypt,
God bless.
I know that soundtrack.
Listen, I know that one too.
I know that.
Me and my siblings, we doing the harmonies for the plague song.
I
sent the flood. I sent the said the Lord. We be in there like, all right, here it comes.
I thought, brother,
bro, that song, man. Ooh, they was in their bag for the movies, but they gave Joseph like a nice like the twat had like a little clear thing in it and everything. That's okay. Like, okay, that's kind of fine. Like, I could see, like it was like a long line, kimono style. But kill you?
And then took the jacket, ripped it up. And y'all could have just took the jacket and wore it. No, they ripped it up, put blood on it.
Because they was trying to stay back so I could suggy that Valerie, he says you
You guys are evil.
You staged. You let the gum. Esse como te morrer. Because you're coming to tell, like, you're coming. Pas que moun ki a dit se papa sak touye maman et Joseph. Bagay sak touye malheureuse da. Because she finally had she was having another kid. Whole time she was thinking about Joseph ki mouria.
Joseph.
And bagay sak tou e bagay fia. Because that's actually insane. So when he gets, and you can kind of see some of the emotional like residue of that waiting period when he sees his brothers again.
Yeah. He ain't forgive him for real.
I think because when you're in pain, back to that, I don't even think it's survival. I think when you're in a waiting period, you're in a very broken place.
Yeah.
So you're more reliant. You're yielding on God to make it through the day. So if he's leading you to forgive people, you will do it.
Yeah.
When you have gotten yourself used to, or like now that you're starting to become more accustomed to life on the other side of that waiting period, and bagayo bon.
You don't see those people.
You don't see them. There's kind of a distant memory, and that brokenness is a feeling that you can relate to, but you don't understand in this moment.
Yeah.
That reminder of your past.
Jeez. Coming in your face.
And then now I gotta help. Like, everybody was like, unpack Joseph.
Missy,
I think you did great. I'm telling you the truth. I think.
Because some people would have done worse.
I did too much.
And you stay here.
What do you mean?
Because he was kind enough to give y'all food. But
I would have sent one sachet D for my dad.
Oh my God.
Au contact passé?
Yes.
Mon grand sachet di papa c'est moi qui voulais. You have tout di papa côté nous because Joseph doesn't know Joseph doesn't know that his daddy think he did.
Yeah.
Sometimes we want grand sachet for my father.
Yes. That's it.
What do you mean? Do ça nous fait do sachet by la? Pour ça là?
Who are you again?
I'm like, these are things that I would have went in my head.
Yeah.
When I was no too.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't care.
No. And he was most likely thinking about them like for all those years. Like, dang.
Y'all really did that to me.
Yeah.
When I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Because no, like that woman, and I'm all that time he's probably thinking, dang, what's wrong with me? What about me?
Oh,
This is sometimes these are the things that come up when we're in the season of waiting. Mm-hmm. Like, pour qui ça? Yo choisi tout le monde ça, they didn't pick me.
Yeah.
Why didn't they pick me? Why am I being overlooked?
Yeah.
What about me is not good enough?
What's wrong with me?
What's wrong with me? What about me, is not enough to earn the validation of these people or for me to be to qualify for this opportunity?
Yeah. And you be more qualified than
sometimes the people that are getting chosen. Mm-hmm. And I think I think it's meant to humble you, but because we're human and our brains are wired differently depending on what individual things that we've gone through. Mm-hmm. I think it can teach you really bad habits.
Ooh.
And I think the hardest part, at least for me, is overcoming those habits.
Yeah.
Rewiring my brain to not go straight to that place.
To revenge.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Or like harm, like myself.
Ooh.
In the process of trying to vindicate myself.
Ooh.
And I think, and that's such a hard pill to swallow. I think people think that not getting revenge is the hard part. No. I think for me, understanding that the person who hurt me was part of the plot.
Yes.
Making peace with the fact that God allowed this to happen, I think for me is the hardest thing. He said, yeah. No, fair balon calo.
Rewind, do it again.
Like, yeah. Yo, this is fine. This is important. That, I think for me, is the most difficult part, because then you're like, okay, it didn't need to be like it didn't need to be this.
It has to be like that. That's why I be directing, like, when things like that happen, I direct my anger to God. Because I'm like, you could control these things. You could stop this. You can approve of this. You can disapprove. Why you let that happen to me?
That's really hard.
Why you let that happen to me if you know that I'm going to do your bidding and I'm going to wait?
Yeah.
Anyway, like, I'm gonna patiently wait, sit here, open this magazine, like, just why?
Like, it didn't like you. It didn't have to be. You didn't have to take it in this direction.
You ain't even had to go that way. Like,
man,
why? And it's so crushing. It's so.
That's exactly what it is, I think.
And that's the point.
That's the point.
That's the point. And I could never fathom his thoughts and why he do.
We were never going to know.
No, because it's like, when you think of Joseph's story, did he really have to go through?
My thing is, like, for me, Potiphar's wife, like, come on, sis.
I feel like that was it. Like, it should have been it. No.
Potiphar, you knew your damn... You
Parce que li pat vle wot.
it was for that. But, like, you know, like, you derailed my life for 13 full years.
Yeah.
And God, you could have easily just not let that happen.
Yeah.
You didn't have to make my brothers toss me in a pit.
Yeah.
You didn't have to let me go through that betrayal. I didn't have to go through that breakup. I didn't have to lose that job. I didn't have to, you know, struggle with this addiction. I didn't have... You could have... You didn't... I could have never met this person that introduced me to this thing that shackled me for the rest of my life.
Yes.
We could have never met. You could have made it so that we never met. Why would you let this happen?
You orchestrated this.
Why would you let this happen?
You orchestrated the whole thing. And you watched. And it's kind of like when Jesus was just on the cross. He's like, why would you forsake me? Mm-hmm. He's just watching.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think the purpose of waiting in that is to see how well you can minister in the dark.
Man.
I hate it.
But it does make sense.
I hate it because it's like, if you can't do it too good in the dark, then when you come out on the side I want you to come out of, what you gonna do?
I think your interests are gonna be misplaced.
Yeah.
Like, you won't think you're doing this because you just could do it.
You gonna forget why you here. Yeah. Like, it's just like when you said the glory to yourself. Like, it's for you now. You gonna come out, you gonna think you Beyonce, you gonna think you Michael Jackson. It's not about
I'm just
you.
so skilled, and that's why.
It has nothing to do with God.
Nothing. You know, I put in a lot of work. I put in a lot of time and, like,
discipline.
Invested. It be Quedec. It's nothing like that. You, like...
What you kabatu?
Yeah. No, honey. Like, that's why... That's why they always say you can always tell old money from new money.
Yes. Yeah.
Because new money, you go put on. Like, everything is like, they're going to do the most because they got it to do.
Yeah. Old money. They're trying to flex.
Old money, more than likely, the person who acquired said wealth had to get it out of the mud, literally. Mm-hmm. They probably had to struggle to put together one little store and they had to struggle to build that one little store to a decent store, and then one day it took off, and then they had to. So they've been processed so much. Mm-hmm. They've been refined so much that it's just nice that, you know, I'm able to afford this for my family, and the trajectory of my bloodline now is in a much better place.
Yeah. But
the saziness, you know, how do I say this? The newness of like all of this. Well, their roots are deeper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Their roots are. God. Yeah. I feel like and that's why I think that there is a grace to wait.
It gives you roots too.
It does.
Oh my God.
There is a grace. A couple episodes back, we talked about late bloomers.
Wow.
And how, you know, a lot of, you know, self-esteem issues and, you know, mental issues, in terms of like mental battles, come from just the idea of why am I still waiting, and everybody's, you know, transitioning and checking off the boxes and doing everything right to do in life. But there's a depth that you go.
Yes.
In your period of waiting that you can't fake it. You can't.
No.
You can't like educate yourself to get that depth. You can't. It comes from you being beaten down and trained and sore muscles, and you got to get up and keep working, and you want to quit and you got to get up and keep going. And, you know, you can't bypass it. You just need to wait for the grace.
Yeah.
To wait.
Yeah. And it's like when you think of the scripture that says, they that wait on the Lord, he shall renew their strength. It's like, what am I doing like that you got to renew my strength? What are we doing? Like, and the only way he'll renew it is if you wait.
Yeah.
So you can't escape it. You can't do a detour like you said with the waiting room. You gotta sit there.
You finna be weary and you finna faint.
And you gotta get broken down. Like, you might as well sit there and take it and just eat it. Cause if you wait, he'll renew.
Yeah.
But he can't renew if you don't wait.
Exactly. And he understands how much waiting can deplete you. Which is why he would need to renew your strength. Because it's
every single time.
It takes so much strength
to just wait.
To wait. Knowing that if I just take a picture of my freshly done toes, I can pay my rent.
Yes.
But no, I'm finna be faithful.
You gotta be faithful and integral.
And keep my feet off the internet. And just continue to wait for my breakthrough.
Man.
It takes a lot of strength to not do what you really want to do. It takes strength to not answer that what you're doing text.
Woo!
It takes strength. You be putting... you looking at the phone looking at you.
Dang. It takes strength to not scam in Miami.
Man.
We're in the home of the scammer.
One time I say, God, let me just do one. I'm not greedy. Let me get one.
I'll fix everything.
I promise you, after the one, nope, it would get me just like Akon and locked up.
Immediately.
As I did the last drop, turned around and got locked up. That would have been me. So sorry. God loves to make an example out of me.
And I'm the perfect person. I'm the perfect person. You gonna see me on all social media platforms with my mugshot tears.
Yep.
Cause it's like, I know people are like padding their taxes, making bank.
You be the one person claim somebody kid. The IRS garnish your funds for the next 12 years.
What? What? Imagine I'm leading worship and then FBI. God would do that to me, and it's a live stream. He'll make sure it's a live stream.
That's it. That everybody want to be alive.
That's when everybody's like, "Girl, we was watching you live. You arrested?
It's crazy. You on the stage, police putting in the back.
Yes." Come here. Arrest me right on stage.
They did that to some pastor.
Stop.
They went right on that stage because he just extended the message. He just lengthened the message. So they were like, that's it. We're done. And got him up there, baby. So I said, listen, when the Lord be protect me in my foolishness, I'm not finna keep trying you because I know you could expose me if you want to. If you wanted to obviously me,
yes.
Even though I'll be like, everybody else with me, why I gotta get,
he
but
don't care about that.
He don't care.
It's you. It's you.
And you gonna find yourself right back. You finna get out of jail, you finna be right back waiting again.
And you might be more delayed.
Yep.
Because disobedience will do that to you.
It will.
Oh my gosh. And disobeying is so tempting.
It's easy too.
Very much. Very much. I want to disobey. And I know that the cost of disobedience is worse.
Yeah, but we still be trying to put it on Afterpay.
You trying to Klarna.
We be trying to Klarna it. All right, it's fine.
You we'll take care of that later. Put it on my kids or something. No!
In the moment, that's not what you're thinking about. Because waiting hurts really bad. But, it's important. It's necessary. We can't bypass it. Whatever you're waiting for, whatever season you're waiting in, you can't bypass that.
Nah. And you can't fake it.
You can't.
And it's evident when someone's waited. Like, when you've been in that waiting room, in the pressing room. Some people, waiting room real dark.
Yeah.
Like, it's evident because when you come out, you have substance.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard somebody speaking in there? You're like...
Like them people who get married and 3 months later they try to give you marriage advice.
It's like, sis, come on.
Baby, I'm not even married and even I know.
Come on.
It's not time yet. Just,
you very young in
just
this.
be 6 months in, maybe.
A year, please?
A year or something. You know
Because
what I mean?
you tell me sure to give advice. You don't want to be a student
And
yet.
mind you, people who've been married for 20-some years don't be trying to give advice.
They gatekeep.
Because... Again, when you done gone through some things, you learn a couple things.
Yeah.
And you realize this is hard.
Yeah. Because if they do give you advice and you're like 2 months in, you're going to be like, they don't know what they're talking about.
They must not love each other for real.
They hate each other. Like, girl, they got roots in. And trees are misunderstood. So,
Oh, very. Very.
Rooted old trees, very much misunderstood.
They are. Sometimes they be led. You feel like, okay, well, like, why are you taking up so much space?
On a tree.
Like, and then the little, you don't be seeing during hurricanes, them cute little potamies they be putting in the medians. You be seeing that baby on the ground after the storm. That tree that's been in your backyard since 1963.
Yes.
Cause still there.
Still
the
there.
leaves, some of the branches might be broken, but the tree is still there.
Yeah. Yeah. And that root is still... Because we be here for aesthetic. Like...
That's what it is. I think that's what affects our timeline. Is the aesthetics.
Oh my God.
Because everybody wanted to be married by 25.
What was up with us?
Everybody wanted to have all their kids before they turn 30.
And that's
because it just looks better. You were a terrible person at 25. Who's gonna marry you?
You don't even know how to say sorry.
You can't say sorry. You don't feed yourself on a consistent basis. How are you gonna raise somebody's kids?
And you want to raise children?
Egg and 2 iced coffees every day, and you want to have kids?
You want to have kids. You don't even care about yourself yet.
You don't care about you.
You want to raise kids. Jeez.
It's an aesthetics thing. You want a 4-year degree. You don't even like school. What you want to do in life doesn't even involve a college degree.
Jeez.
You want a college degree. And that's cool. But understand that it's something that you want. You know, like, it's for aesthetics.
God is not for aesthetics. Like,
some of us want a tall man.
Want a tall man? When you're fashion, they're gonna be like, no, God knows what I like, so He's gonna give me what I like.
I think that I've learned that I don't know what I like, because
I've been saying this for the longest.
I thought I knew.
You don't know
what I liked.
You don't know what you
till
like.
I met what I liked, and I didn't like it. And then what I thought I didn't like, I liked. And I said, whoa.
Do you see how jacked up you are?
Trying to confuse. You're trying to manipulate me. Satellite my name. This is not what I wanted. And the quality of that person.
Trash. And the short man could have been decent.
The man, because it's, at the end of the day, again, you want people to look at y'all and be like, oh, they look so cute.
I don't care about y'all.
And it's not even that, like, anyways, that's another show. But, like, I think you want people to look at you and affirm your relationship because of how it looks. And how you guys interact with each other and, like, how good you look in photos. And you are not fulfilled.
Oh, my.
That man is not funny. He's mean to you. When you be asking him if he ate and he don't ever ask you. He be going out, he be buying food for himself, and he be coming home and you don't eat nothing.
Empty-handed.
But he tall.
He look good.
He look good. He got a beard.
Y'all photogenic.
You're very photogenic, and you're not be. And you hear telling single people, well, just stay single. But like I enjoy I'm gonna leave y'all alone because then you guys love to. Okay, but like,
Oh my God.
these are the things, and I feel like that's why it's a gift, and there's a grace in waiting because these things are revealed in waiting.
Jeez.
When you realize, dang, this is what I was waiting for. I met it. It's not what I want.
You really get to see that, and you get to see your heart.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The heart is deceitful. Ooh. When you get to see yourself for real, because one thing you're going to see more than anything is yourself. Oh. You like, I am a jacked up person. Yep. I don't like people.
I don't. Not as much as I thought I did.
No. Here I am like, I'm loving. I hate y'all.
I'm very self-seeking. I do what I want to do.
Not patient, not kind.
I'm not patient, but I expect patience.
I expect those things for me.
But I am not willing to yield and give them to you in the way that you require them. I'll give them to you in the way that I feel like
if you on your best behavior.
Right. And I'm going to give it to you how I feel like I should give them to you, not how you need them. And these are things that you, when you have to sit with yourself in the waiting room, you realize, dang, let me work on that. I have some time. I'm here. I don't know how long I'm here. Let me fix that. Let me figure out how to do this.
Like, would I be friends with me? Like, would I marry me? Would I want me as a mom?
Yeah.
Because we like talking about the trauma that our parents inflict upon us.
But we're not putting in any actual work to fix them. And how you think you're going to fix it? You're just going to you're going to look in the mirror and tell yourself, you're not going to be like your mom. That's not how that works. You got to spend some time and work on yourself. And sometimes that means your timeline is affected. And I feel like that's why God allows failures sometimes.
My God.
We think it's because, the village people have succeeded.
My enemy.
Yeah. Like,
no, you're the village people.
It's you. Like, God is like, no, baby. You're gonna get with this guy. It's not gonna work out. And you're thinking, dang, like, I just can't find a good one. I don't think you're ready for a good one.
Oh,
that's a really tough pill to swallow too. Because you're like, why I can't have a good man? Like, maybe I'm not ready for what that requires. The commitment that will require for me. I know how to be faithful to a trash man. I don't know how to be faithful to a good man. I feel like I need to be taught, or like this period of time is for me to learn, or to face the fact that these are the things that are informing your negative behaviors. Yeah. Now that you know them, we can work on them. Yeah. But the whole time I was trying to rush from one end to the next, I wasn't aware that I was carrying. I had a conversation with somebody that was like 7 years. 7 years, I think, post our last conversation. And I went through that whole time, like, God had used somebody else to speak to me to tell me that the conversation needed to happen. And I, fully, like, wanted to cuss that person out because I was like, no, I don't. Please, like, let's do something else, or, like, I don't want to talk about this. So then a few years later, it came back around, and the person said, I mean, I know you're going to be mad, but did you ever do what I told you to do? And I said, no, I didn't. And so I did, long story short. And within that conversation, I physically felt a weight lift off my shoulder. Wow. I didn't know I was carrying that weight.
Jesus.
For 7 years. So now imagine all of the decisions I made for people I allowed into my life were informed by that weight that I didn't know I was carrying.
My God. And it's leading you the whole time.
The whole time. So now what happens if I would have got married? Woo! What would have happened if I would have been a mother with a weight that I would have never healed from in that way? Because, I mean, that's not a person I can just call when I have other responsibilities. Yeah. Who knows what type of mother I would have been.
My goodness.
Or wife. That man would probably be paying for stuff he didn't even do.
Yeah. Punishing him for God knows what.
The way is... What's it going to be?
God is good. It's a lot of unlearning, learning, and waiting that we don't want to do, but you know you need to do it. Especially for where we're going. Anybody, whether it's like you got to be a public figure or you got to be somebody's nurse, somebody's doctor, somebody's teacher. Like, we all have to undergo this process of waiting. And it teaches you to meet God in a different way every time.
Yeah.
Like, one day he'll come as a provider. The next he'll come as a father. Like, it's never the same when we encounter him in those waiting seasons. So I'm grateful for it. Mm-hmm. And I know that good will come out of it. Whether it's for a husband or school, whatever the case is, I just know that at the end of the day, we going to be all right.
Yeah.
That's something I had to learn. Even if it doesn't go my way, I'm going to be all right.
So, what would you say to somebody who's watching, who's at that exact place? So,
Waiting.
They're waiting, and they're at the place where I think it starts to dawn on them that everything that they're attempting to do isn't going in the way that they want it to go.
Yeah.
So that's a very tricky place.
Yeah.
Because it can go all the way left, or that can be a moment where you truly begin to learn how, or like understand how or where God is meeting you.
Yeah.
So what would you tell them?
I would tell them to let go. Like, let go of the ideology you have, of the perception that you had. And the quicker you let go, the easier it gets. Because once you keep holding on to it, it's crippling, and it stops you from seeing where God is taking you. Not that you'll see it all the time. But let go of what you thought was. Take the time to mourn.
Yeah.
Mourn what you thought was and what you thought you was going to have, or whatever the case is. And know that at the end of the day, God is for you, and he's never going to be against you. Like, if he said X, Y, Z, it may not be the way you think. It's going to be better than what you think. Because I know God be speaking. And we be like, God, what you mean? Milk and honey? For real, milk and honey. So it's like, you know, when the Israelites, they're like, we have this promised land. They get to the promised land, we got giants. Why? Like, why do I have giants in my promised land? And it's going to be fine. Giants were eradicated later on. So it's not always what you think. What you think you know, you don't know. Every time you think you know something, know that you know nothing. Like,
that's what you know less about.
Girl, you don't even have a fraction. That's
not even so confident about. That's actually, you know, the least amount.
You know nothing. You thought you knew, it was gonna be blue today. No, it's not even a color. It's a letter.
Right. Actually, no, the answer is Q.
Sorry.
Dang.
Yeah, so that's why I said to also grieve it. Like, just grieve it. Mourn it. God will give you the space to do that.
Yeah, he will.
And yeah, it's going to be fine.
That's it.
That's it.
Man, se no kute that no café no pali. Man, because the topic is super rich and like, so where can the people find you? Yeah.
You can find me on Instagram, her.glwoglowry. It's late. And on TikTok, her.glory. Same thing. I don't have any other. Yeah, that's it.
Do you have any projects or things that you're looking?
Do I have any projects? Not right now. One day.
Okay. Well, I'll be waiting. I would definitely be waiting.
Please.
But yeah, I like to leave everybody with the word of the day. And I think based on our conversation, the word of the day. I think the word of the day is yield.
That's good.
So, I really like that you mentioned that God gives you the space to mourn. I think that talks a lot about his capacity. So we don't have to be afraid to yield because he's good for it. Like he can handle the weight that we don't. Oh my gosh.
We never go in. I like this.
He can handle the weight of your weight.
And that's why you need him to wait.
That's exactly why.
He renews our strength. He's there. You have to be with him and waiting.
Oh, so yield.
That's good.
Ooh, yes, man.
I felt that.
I did too. That was wow. I feel like I needed to hear that.
Woo.
But this is All That Is Considered. This is the end of our episode. If you stuck it out with us to the end, you're the real MVP. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye. Woo, this was good.
That was really good.